What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and today we are at Epcot. Now, I don't know about you, but I find Epcot exhausting. There's a lot of walking, especially around World Showcase. There is no shade anywhere here, so the sun is beating down on you. There's lots of stimulation happening between the rides and performers and characters, and it is very, very tiring. Before even end of day, you are totally exhausted. So this video is about the food that just hits right. It hits right when you are so exhausted. It may not be your first choice of food because maybe it's not the most talked about in Disney, or maybe not even the best, but it's the food that's gonna feel right in the moment. And I'm really excited to share with you this list today. So now let's get into it. Let's take a look at that park hangover food, and let's go get into some hijinks. First up, we're gonna head into Connections Eatery. This is where the inspiration for this video began. So one day after I covered an Epcot festival, and by the way, I do great guides to all the Epcot festivals, go check them out. I came in here exhausted, needed real food, not like a bite of something sweet from a festival or one bite of meat or something, needed real food. And I realized I never tried something here, and I tried it, and it is the inspiration for this video. It is the Connections pizza. You get 2 slices, you can get plain or pepperoni, and it really just hit the spot that day. And I was like, oh, we need to make a list of other foods that are gonna hit the spot just like this pizza. So I had to, of course, show you this first since it was the inspiration. What I like about this pizza is that it's super thin crust, and it's greasy, and it's like, let me tell you, on a normal pizza day, like, this would not be what I would go for, but when you're exhausted, you want that greasy, cheesy bread, all the goodness in it. Now here's the thing about pizza in Disney, they don't do it very well. They don't. A lot of people like Via Napoli. I did a full review on Via Napoli. You can see that video here, and I'll put it in the description box below. Also, the pizza kitchen window that's open seasonally, Pizza Italia is part of that too, which I did enjoy. But for like real, like normal looking pizza, this is actually one of the better ones on Disney property. Now, as a New Yorker, like, is it great pizza? No, but it's good for Disney, and it's really good when you are tired. It hits, it's comforting. It's like when you get Domino's versus like regular pizza. It's a different feeling, it's a different hit, and that's what this gives. And I sat here, I ate this pizza after the Epcot Festival, and I was like, this is hitting so well. I gotta get some other food that hits so well when we are exhausted here in this park, which is very often. So I'm gonna finish this slice, and let's keep going. Made it to the UK Pavilion, and not a doubt in my mind that we needed to hit up the Yorkshire County Fish Shop for this video. Fish and chips at Epcot, when you are feeling exhausted, hits so good. It's a giant fried piece of food with fries underneath it, and it comes out so hot. I will say, I haven't had this in about a year, and I noticed the portion size has definitely gone down. They used to do like 2 pieces, smaller than this, but so now it's just 1 giant piece, and I can definitely tell it's less than what you used to get, but still came out really hot and still looks really good and really crispy. Okay, I was taking a picture, and this guy came right for my fish and chips, and this happens all the time when I'm over here, and I just remembered why I haven't gotten them in a long time, because they come at you, they want those fries, they don't care, and I'm so afraid of birds, especially the ones with the giant beaks. So just be aware and keep a close eye on your food, because they will come after your french fries. I've seen them steal it from the table. This is a giant piece of fish. And why is this table so high up? Like, look, I feel like a kid at an adult table right now. But I forgot a fork and knife, and oh, it's really hot, so don't actually do that. Look at that inside. Can you even? It's so hot right now, and it's just like, oh my, do you hear that? You hear that microphone? It is so crispy and greasy, and that is what we need when we are park hungover and exhausted. Hot, hot. Oh wow. Dude, be careful, the oil is so hot. I mean, look at that. Like I said, like, this is not good for you. But when you're exhausted, this is gonna be so good. And it honestly is good when it's not. It's just really, really oily. But the fish itself, it's not fishy. I never ate fish until a few years ago, and this is one of the first things that helped me get started on it, and now I like fish a lot. It's not fishy, It's really perfectly cooked, and then this breading is insane. It's nice and thick. It's really crispy. It's so good. And then you have tartar sauce or the malt vinegar. Oh, that was open. Uh-oh. To add on there, and it's so good. And then you got these crispy fries. They're hot, crispy. It's good. This is the food you need when you are exhausted. I feel so much better because I'm running on 2 hours of sleep today. Made it to America, and we are heading into the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Here we got the barbecue brisket burger. It is a burger with brisket, with garlic toast, a giant onion ring topped with an American flag, and it is just meat paradise. You can get a few different sides like mac and cheese or coleslaw. I thought the burnt end beans would be a good addition to this meal if we're looking for some comfort, and I am so excited. I haven't had this in a while. This is one of my favorite things in Epcot. Let's dig in. Here's that inside. Let's dig in. Dang, that is good. That is good. Their burger is grilled really nice. The brisket has great flavor. It's juicy, not dried out. And then you got that garlic toast. Oh my God, that makes it, it's like buttery and just gives such great flavor to the meat. And then you get so much juiciness from this tomato. And it's just so comforting right now. And I feel like I'm being hugged on the inside, and it's hitting perfect. Honestly, this sandwich is great, even if you're not exhausted. But when you are especially exhausted and you need that meat to bring you back to life with that garlicky, carby toast, oh man, it's gonna do it for you. I don't remember, I think I've had their beans before, but it's been a really long time. Yes, I have, because it has like burnt end pieces in it. Here we go. Oh, it's good. It's been a minute, but it's good. It is so creamy. The meat is so tender. It came out really, really hot too. It's tangy, a little sweet to it. It's all barbecue-y. Just wonderful flavors. I absolutely love Regal Eagle. Check out my top quick services at Epcot video. You'll be surprised on who is on that list. Maybe not anymore since you saw this, hint, hint. But wow, this is really good and super comforting after a very long day at Epcot. Made it to Japan, and we are going to head up the stairs to the Katsura Grill quick service. Katsura Grill is not on mobile order, but here you can find different types of sushi, curry ramen, but for the purposes of this video, I recommend the chicken teriyaki, because we got all that chicken, that protein with that sticky sauce, and then we get some nice carby rice, and then we even get a little bit of vegetable, and it'll bring us back to life. Yep, this hits. This is hitting so well, because first of all, the chicken's cooked really well, and then this rice is nice and sticky, and it picks up more of the teriyaki, and the teriyaki sauce has such great flavor, and then it's also really warm, so it's just like, ooh, really feels very comforting. But then what I love is that you get some broccoli to kind of like give you a little bit of iron. Broccoli is steamed, so if you want to like mix it into the sauce, you can make it even more like, you know, intense in that teriyaki flavor and get more comfort in there. But yeah, this is good, and I like the fact that it has a good configuration of carb and protein and vegetable, and it's just very, very warm inviting. It's like $16 or $17 for this, but it is a pretty big bowl. Like, you could share it if you want, if you're eating a lot throughout the day. So at least they give you a good amount for what you are paying. And I think they give you a decent amount of chicken too, but this is very comforting, and it's a lot lighter than maybe some of the other options on this list too. Made it over to France at the France expansion by Ratatouille, but we are heading over to La Crêperie de Paris. I came here opening day. It's in my Epcot 50th anniversary video. I will link it here and put in the description box below if you want to see the full menu. You can eat inside, or you can wait online and do a quick service. So while they do have sweet crepes, they also have savory crepes or galettes. And this one is the cream of brie cheese galette. And it is so hot, and I thought, ooey gooey brie cheese, hot on a fresh crepe, that sounds like it would hit the spot real good. Okay, listen, I dropped my forks and my knives, and I cannot give up this table to go back for one, so I'm using my hands after I sanitize them. And look at all that cheese. That was the most ugliest cheese pull break of a pastry, crepe. I'm so sorry it wasn't so satisfying, but it still looks really good. Let's give it a try. What I will do to keep a table. I love cheese so much. And this is so good. There's like two textures of cheese going on. You get that pulling cheese, and then you get that creamy cheese in there from the brie. The crepe itself is really nice. They come made to order, really fresh. Oh my God. It is just an explosion of cheese in every bite. It is so comforting. This is so nice right now. I feel like I have been up forever, and this really is so hitting it so well. Wow. Even if you are not exhausted, I highly recommend picking this up, maybe sharing it with some people, because it's huge. It's really huge, and it's cheese, so it's heavy. Like, I feel like I can't eat anything more from it, and I'll take the rest home. So it's a pretty like decent value for Disney, at least. It's $11, but you do get a lot, and cheese could be expensive. So honestly, like, it's really not bad for Disney. And I highly recommend this. And make sure to go check out the full service restaurant, because you'll see more different savory and sweet crepes if you're interested. I hardly ever come to the creperie because it is always so packed here. It is packed here now. It was crazy just to get to the line, which is why I hardly ever come to the creperie. But I will definitely be coming to the creperie way more now, because this convinced me that like there's more that we need to try if we haven't tried it yet. Well, my dudes, this was a weird video, and I am aware of it. I hope I explained it well. I just had this great idea in my brain, and I don't know if it fully translated, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I think it did. I'm gonna say it did, because we just found some really great, comforting, gives you a big hug food around Epcot. And like, I feel a lot better having not slept very much and, you know, schlepping all around the parks. I just feel a lot better with all this comfort in me. And I think there's lots of great options, obviously, all the time, but these, I think, were really the top ones. I really did my research. I looked at all the menus, and, you know, I was like, I think I nailed it. Not to brag, but I think I nailed it. But if you also have a dish that you think should be in this video, let me know in the comments below. I did try to avoid doing any festivals, since they're temporary and those items are never permanent. So let me know in the comments what we would add to this list, if you can think of any, because I would like to know as well. But thank you so much for watching this very, very weird video. If you did enjoy it though, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes in this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron to get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Have a bye.